Spent 3 days on an Amtrak train. Where I was bound I didn't know. Anywhere away from her sounded pretty good to me. Well, I got off the train down in Richmond. The cold wind shivered my bones. I thumbed my way down to Carolina until I found the nearest phone. I regretted leaving her, and now it's too late to go back, 'cause she found somebody new to love, and here I am alone at night. Well, I found my peace down in Florida, eating oysters in the Keys. But still I'd like to find her, 'cause I realized what she meant to me. I regretted leaving her, and now it's too late to go back, 'cause she found somebody new to love, and here I am alone at night. Got some STP for my F-150. Gotta hit the road like Richard Petty if I'm gonna get to the antique auction on time. Well, I'm headed to buy me a Model T. Ain't been driven since '73, but I'm gonna fix it up and I'm gonna make it mine. Well, we hopped up on the old interstate, running about 10 minutes late, when a semi up ahead flipped over into the trees. Well, my buddy said, just do it for Dale. So as we went to jump the guardrail, I blew my Dixie horn like a General Lee. Well, I knew that I'd made a big mistake when in my rear view mirror was my skid plate. So we pulled off at the old Texaco station. Then soon enough we needed some gas, and I was wishing I had some push to pass. So again, we stopped at a truck stop down in Macon. Just about 2:45, we got off on the old Cloverleaf and pulled into the great big parking lot. We sat down and they started the bid. 13.5 would make me win, going once, going twice, and sold. Well, I won Henry Ford's piece of junk, had a transistor radio in the trunk, and now all I needed was some transportation. I'd call in some big old Mack truck, but that cost a little over too many bucks, and besides, that car ain't really that big. So I called a friend with an F-250, paid him about, well, $450, and now that automobile was in my possession. After nearly 8 months of work, that car's engine finally turned, and now I was free to drive. Well, if you see me out on the street, cruising in my 27 Model T, just wave and maybe I'll give you a little honk. This here car ain't looked so pretty since it rolled out of Detroit City. It's just like brand new, right down to the T. Well, my baby done left me, she's gone and left this town. My baby done left me, she's gone and left this town. She left me here, feeling down and out. Lord, those Virginia girls, they sure can break a heart. Those Virginia girls, they sure can break a heart. They can steal your heart and tear it all apart. Well, I'm going to the pond, fetch me a fishing pole. I'm going to the pond, fetch me a fishing pole. Catch a largemouth bass to ease my troubled soul. Well, hunting and fishing is all I really wanna do. Lord, hunting and fishing is all I really wanna do. It's the only way to lose these country boys blues. Well, I found me a job on some internet page that paid a little higher than minimum wage. So I worked hard every day, just waiting for the day that I'd get paid. The taxes on my first paycheck were a whole lot more than I'd expect, but I had just enough to buy a Martin guitar and fill up the gas tank in my car. Well, sometimes it's weird just driving along, listening to some old George Jones, thinking about the days gone by and the pink sunset painted in the sky. An old freight train rumbles through a small town. Lord knows I love to hear that diesel wow. Sometimes I wish I was able to ride the blinds across the countryside. Some days I just wanna quit that job, busting my back with no applaud. I always feel unappreciated, working hard and still being berated. But I gotta make money somehow, so I guess I'll just stick around. But if they give me one good reason, I'll quit before hunting season. I don't know if it's the loss of my childhood that's got me thinking about when things were good, but there's no way to go back. Life is just a one-way track. Well, I guess I'll pick this old six string, find me an old country song to sing, looking into the early morning rain, singing some blues to ease my pain. Raindrops falling on the tin roof, the wind blows open a door. It's nice to spend some time with you, even if it's in a storm. Rainy days always make good memories. I know you might not think it's true, but any sort of situation always gets better with you. The lightning fills up the sky, the leaves of the trees blowing by, but with you right by my side, everything will be fine. Rainy days always make good memories. I know you might not think that's true, but any sort of situation always gets better with you. Rainy days always make good memories. I know you might not think that's true, but any sort of situation always gets better with you. One day a young gunslinger rode into the town. Wasn't looking for much trouble, just some drinks he could down. He entered the saloon, sat down at the bar. Bartender said, "Son, that gun won't get you very far." He said, "I beg your pardon, I don't think you know who I am." Bartender said, "Oh, I know you're sharp shooting Sam, but you see you've got a bounty and some folks here will collect. So I'd suggest you get leaving, or you might face your death." Well, the word quickly spread through the town of 32. Wasn't long before the sheriff was notified too. He rushed into the building, wielding his long gun. He said, "Put down your pistol, I don't wanna shoot you, son." Well, the gunslinger was fearless as he drew his .44, but he didn't hit his target, the bullets hit the door. He fell to the ground, his last words he said, "Don't go living like an outlaw, or you'll too wind up dead." Moral of the story, be careful how you roam. Don't rob and kill, settle down in a home. No matter what you do, don't be like sharpshooting Sam, 'cause if you miss your target, you'll be a dead man. Well, the life in the city is no place for my kind. The life in the city is no place for my kind. Lord, the traffic out here, it'll make you lose your mind. Well, Jacksonville traffic could almost drive a man insane. insane. Yeah, that Jacksonville traffic could almost drive a man insane. Thank the Lord for 295, it'll always save the day. Well, look yonder coming down that railroad track. Hey, look yonder coming down the railroad track. It's that CSX train stretching out the slack. Especially the Florida kind. Well, I love me an orange, especially the Florida kind. Watch that Tropicana juice train hauling tail down the A-line. Well, for an old blues song, this one ain't so sad. For an old blues song, this one ain't so sad. Take a listen to Jimmy Rogers and have the tears rolling fast. Years have passed me by. Time almost seems to fly. Seems like yesterday I was only 4. My biggest worry was picking up toys off the floor. There's nothing that you can do. Time will take a toll on you. People and places that you see will be gone, turn to history. One day we'll have all passed our prime. Goodbye time. Goodbye time. take for granted soon will be gone like the wind. And even when I try to take things slow, the clock on the wall just says no. And there's nothing that you can do. Time will take a toll on you. People and places that you see will be gone, turned to history. One day we'll have all passed our prime. Goodbye time. Goodbye time. Goodbye time. Goodbye time. Growing up, I wanted to be like the man in black, singing country songs and driving a Cadillac. But soon it had dawned on me how different things were in Music City. No one there really writes the songs they play, and it don't sound like country anyway. It's lost all its meaning and soul. That's why all the music I listen to is old. Riding with my country heroes, the music's with me anywhere I go. A little Waylon Haggard and the Possum George Jones, riding with my country heroes. Sometimes I feel like an old soul, listening to songs nobody knows. I appreciate the things of the past, and I guess there ain't nothing wrong with that. But I find it sometimes hard to relate with the other people my age. They're always so materialistic, but me, I'm satisfied with some old country music. Riding with my country heroes, their music's with me anywhere I go. A little Hank Williams and the Singin' Ranger Hank Snow, riding with my country heroes. Riding with my country heroes, their music's with me anywhere I go. The singing brakeman Jimmy Rogers invented it, you know. Riding with my country heroes. One more time now. Riding with my country heroes, their music Marty Robbins, Bo Cephas, Jerry Reed, John Anderson, Chet Atkins, Gordon Lightfoot, Boxcar Willie, Merle Travis, Willie Nelson, Glenn Campbell, Christopherson, Alan Jackson, Buck Owens, Dwight Yoakam, George Strait, Randy Is the Buckner Depot still standing? Is the old hometown the way it was back then? Do the wildflowers bloom in the fields of green where the deer stand grazing in the wind? Does the country store still sell chicken? Are the folks there still very kind? If I could find a place to settle down in the old hometown, I surely wouldn't mind. Well, the old hometown ain't really the same as it was when I left long ago. I wish I could stay for the memories fade into the wind like the whistle of the train. Well, I see Mr. Jackson's field is gone, replaced by a subdivision in a concrete wall. It breaks my heart just to see the sight of the red barn replaced by a mansion of white. Well, the trains don't sound like they used to, and the CNO don't stop here anymore. And my old home is no longer standing to walk in to take a grand tour. Well, the old hometown ain't really the same as it was when I left long ago. I wish I could stay before the memories fade into the wind like the whistle of the train. This train is burning the rails down. I'm off to another town. Girl, don't you know you've done me wrong? So don't come back singing some sorry song. I caught you not being true, and I feel like an old CPU trying to just process the information. I'm off to buy me a ticket at the station. What my soul gave me the green to highball away, fuming with steam like the train that's pulling me out of here. I'm so mad I can't even shed a tear. I'll ride on 97 off Stillhouse Trestle if it means that I don't have to wrestle with the thought of you with another man. Till then, I'll just be a kick in the can. this Amtrak train is much too slow. It's only making me feel low, down and out, as some would say. And you're the reason that I'm feeling this way. By the main line's where I spend most of my time, since riding the freight trains is a crime. I just watch as the manifest rolls by. Let that lonesome whistle ease my lonesome mind.